edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hillo. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke's on the sideline as well. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for Pierce. Hibbert pulls it in.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
That's good. Hibbert's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Lakers. Here's Paul. Outside, Pierce. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. The feed to Clarkson. From 12 feet out. Shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Ball outside. Pierce against Hibbert. Jordan at the elbow. The dish to Griffin. That's good. Griffin's got his first basket of the night. Last season, DeAndre Jordan was as efficient as it gets on offense. A dunking machine, we know for sure. His defense is maybe the best individually at the rim in the league. He covers a lot of area.
He does. And Jordan did have almost all of his points come right at the rim. And you talked about that efficiency. How about 71% field goal percentage?
Here's Paul. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Russell against Paul. Redick up. Lets it go. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And you know, with Jordan in his great year from the floor last season, 71% shooting, the second all-time in the NBA. Only behind Wilt Chamberlain's 1973 season.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Stevenson comes in for Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. SATA-III, he's checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Julius Randle. Nick Young's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Williams in for Russell. Williams dishes to SATA-III. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. SATA-III has got his first 2 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Crawford against Young. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Here's Kobe. Dash with the screen. Kobe kicks to Williams. And that one comes up a bit short. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
We go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Cole Aldrich is out there with Smith, and it's Stevenson in its small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Lance Stevenson, and the Lakers also making a change. Hibbert's checked in.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Here's Russell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Redick with the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Williams. Paul passes to Jordan. Good. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
58 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Clarkson. Shot from 12. And he hits the jump shot.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Paul kicks to Pierce. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the left side wing. The pass to Randall. Lakers passing it around. Russell inside. Defended by Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Jordan. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
They didn't get much help from the bench, Ernie. They could really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done with your starters, but you can't depend on them to do everything.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, they didn't let this hostile crowd bother them at all. In fact, they seem to feed off of that hostility. Plus, sometimes when you're away from home, those distractions, your family, your friends, your fans, you can concentrate better. Okay, wait, did I just say my family, friends, and fans are distractions? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the first. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
To the inside, here's Pierce. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pass to Hibbert. Baseline try. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Bryant. Paul dishes to Pierce. Fades. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Pierce has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, at this point in his career, Clark, it's safe to call Chris Paul one of the all-time great point guards.
Yeah, without question. I mean, for a long time, it was hard to argue that Chris Paul wasn't the top point guard in the league. Even now, you can make arguments for others, but Paul is always going to be in the conversation.
Jordan. And Stevenson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. The Lakers also changing it up. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Clarkson uses the glass to finish.
And with Paul, it is all about his consistency. Other point guards will have better years or stretches than him, but he just puts up huge numbers year in and year out, literally like clockwork.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Williams a screen. Clarkson passes to SATA-III. That is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just one on the basket from Bryant.
You know, it's amazing to me how little fanfare CP3 gets. I mean, he's not a flashy player, but you look at his effectiveness on the court, and he's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. I mean, he's done it all his entire career. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
Now, here's Stevenson. Following the miss by Lewis Williams. Here's Aldrich. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. SaCre, good.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Ball with the 3. Shot is off.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Crawford out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pierce, and it's Smith in at the power forward. Shot is no good.
We rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and he threw him off just enough.
Williams can't hit.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
Pierce with it. He's picked up by Russell. To the paint, and stolen by Hibbert. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Paul Pierce. It up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Smith kicks to Pierce. Screen by Smith. Crawford outside. They get it back. Foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Hibbert kicks to Russell. Bryant, it's a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 2. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. This update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And Reddick kicks to Crawford. Clippers making a change here. Paul's checked in. And Josh Smith, no good on that one. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Russell dishes to Bryant. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Timeout called the Lakers. technical foul. .122 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Kobe missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And stolen by Russell. Last break, the Lakers. Russell's running. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
You've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. Swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as your points.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hudson's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 107 left to play here in the fourth. Ball outside. That shot 6. Clarkson passes to Hibbert. Connects!
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Russell with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball kicks to Griffin. Outside Pierce. From downtown. No luck. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for the corners, Kobe Bryant, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aldridge dishes to Prigioni. Johnson for 3. Drains it from downtown. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. Roy, what does does this sort of grind-it-out win say about your basketball team?
We're a tough team. We let the grind wins out, and sometimes it's not always pretty, but we're trying to get the job done. And our bench did a great job of keeping us in there, so I'm really happy.
A great team effort, Roy. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.